I'm Miranda Kamal. I'm 29 years old and I'm self-employed. I'm also a real girl. I love pink, I love getting my nails done, I love going for a pedicure, to the spa. I love all of that. And on June 2nd, for the very first time, I stepped into the ring. A girly girl stepped into the ring. This is the story of how it happened.
One of my clients brought Miranda, Miss Jollymore. He brought her into the gym. And I mean, she was just like any other girl, you know, I mean, dressed up to the nines, I mean, makeup, and you know, she caused quite a bit of attention in the gym. A lot of my amateurs and the other kids who are training in the gym were all trying to give her personal training. But she kept coming, she kept training hard. And you know, that's how I met her through the gym.
When I introduced her to Egerton, I mean, obviously I didn't expect then that she's going to become obsessed with that and she's going to like really love it so much and she really wanted to get what she wants to go and put so much work into it. But once it happened and she started going to the gym, she really took a different approach to it. It wasn't an approach that I'm going to go work out and maybe lose a few pounds or whatever, you know, that motivates people to go to work out at the gym. She really took it in a way, I'm going to be good at that and I'm going to go fight.
She said, I want to fight. You know, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm thinking, you want to fight. You don't even know what to get hit is. I mean, why would you want to fight? Didn't even pay her no mind. She kept making mistakes after mistakes. I'm watching her, I'm thinking, come on, I'm trying to train, focus. But every time I'd look over, she'd be looking in the mirror, trying to hit herself, practice, and making all kinds of mistakes. So I said, listen, keep your hands up. Then next time I'd come out, I'd try to fix something else. And she kept coming, she kept coming.
Egerton is an expert. So when he sees her, I mean, you know, he knows. I mean, he got someone that he can work with and someone he can put his time in and see there's going to be something out of this. And that's basically what united them, I believe, you know, because, I mean, he would know. He's a fighter. He knows how to recognize another fighter.
Most of us, you know, we're just like, oh, I know I could do this, but you never do. I know I could go and be a boxer and maybe you'll go and do some classes, but she takes it, she follows it through and she tries to be the best that she can be at everything that she does.
How many people have, you know, are able to train with Egerton Marcus, you know, Seoul Olympic silver medalist? Well, not many people can be trained by this individual. He doesn't train too many people. So who can say in their life, I got trained by Egerton Marcus, and a female at that?
Most people are mediocre, right? I guess I look at Egerton's accomplishments as something huge and something I would like to, I guess, strive for. Good morning, Egerton. Lazy, yeah, right. I just finished my run. I have a few phone calls to make, you know, and then I guess we can train after that, but I really have to focus on my business a little bit, you know, make some money. I'm not gonna get my ass kicked, but I have to make money too. I understand I have to train, but I have to make money too. I'm actually a mortgage broker. I worked for CIBC for 5 years. Throughout that time, I did numerous different positions in which I really did not enjoy. The bank encourages you to be yourself and sell, but in actuality, they want yes people. I did very well, but I realized after working 12 hours a day that it wasn't really for me. So I went to work with a mortgage broker as an assistant, which I'm not a very good assistant at all. I don't like to make coffee. I actually got fired and I started working for myself. I'm a mortgage broker trying to build up a client base. I want to show you, isn't this the coolest? I get my own stamps.
All right, we 1, 2, step back, 1, 2. Time. You see, I'm getting tired of this now. But you're going here, every time you go back, you're going this leg first. Why?
I don't know why.
Okay? Pop, pop, step back. Push off that leg and step back. Pop, pop, back, pop, pop. I'm not going like pop, pop. I don't want to see that shit. Let's go. Chin, chin here, chin here, chin here, chin here, chin here. No? Where is it? Yeah. There you go, stay there. Don't lean, don't lean, don't lean, pivot. You ain't pivoting, man. Come back, hands up. Good, don't lean, don't lean. Better, keep your hands up in front of you, woman. There you go. Pick your legs up, pick your legs up. Reason why you're leaning, I think you're putting your legs down. Yeah? Pop, pop. Pick that leg up when you land that right hand. There you go, better. I wanted her to come to her senses. Before what she was doing, she was play boxing. She have a habit of hitting people and saying, I'm sorry. Every time she'd punch somebody, sorry, sorry. And I said, you can't sorry. There's no sorry in boxing. You don't say sorry to somebody in boxing. You're sorry if you miss them.
She was afraid of sweat. I remember I was paired up with her and a little bit of my sweat went on her and she's like all emotional. Sweat, sweat.
So I took her to Cabbage Town, where I knew that they had some girls around her size. And they wouldn't mind punching her in the face. And I said, okay, good. You want to fight? We're gonna see if you really want to fight. And wow, she got a beating. She took a beating. The girls had, it was like fresh meat. And she froze up as well. She froze up. All the skills I taught her didn't matter. I was talking to her, but I was talking to a ghost. Like she couldn't hear me. Because all of a sudden now boxing became real to her. Saying, listen man, you gotta know what you want. You gotta know if you want to fight or not.
It's not in me to quit. I feel like I would rather go out thinking I gave it my all and failed than sat back and said, oh, I could have.
She still had that determination to continue. And a big part of succeeding in anything is determination and the willingness to know what the dangers are out there, right? She knows exactly what's out there. She knows that, you know, if you don't move, you're gonna get punched in the face. And the girl might just kick your ass because it is a fight. Bring your hands up here, woman.
Tired of being yelled at.
What are you doing? You're leaning forward doing this shit. It's not gonna work.
Boxing is not easy. And I have respect for any person who even once fought.
So now is she at daycare?
No, she's at, we have a nanny.
Oh, she's out to nanny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 2 days a week, though. So how's your business going?
Business is, you know, it's going well, but right now I'm spending so much time learning how to fight.
Are you telling your clients that you're fighting, or?
Yeah, everyone knows that I'm fighting. Actually, it's funny how life is because with my newsletters that talk about the boxing, everyone's like, great marketing strategy. And I'm like, really? It's not really that much of a strategy. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep my name in front of the customer. And I don't want to sell because I'm a person, I hate being sold to all the time.
How do you do that?
Just, I don't know, it's following every word. There you go. Like, oh! I grew up in a trailer park, a mobile home park. I did. Do I tell people that? No. But I lived in a trailer park and we had crazy neighbors and there's a lot of shit that happens. And was it like a nice area? Probably not. Do I hate them now for not moving? Yes. Do they still live in the trailer? Yes. Do I bring people home? No. Am I religious? Maybe not so much. My dad is over the top. Everything has to do with God. God, thank God, thank God, thank God, which really stresses me out. But me, I have to believe in something. And I have to believe that someone somewhere is looking out for me. I believe everything happens for a reason, and I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. Do I have all the answers, and can I figure out why it is the way it is, and why do I have to struggle the way I do? No. And I don't really try to.
No, that's too low. Turn more. You ain't turning. You're so concerned about jabbing, you're not turning your body. Turn your body. You got to turn your body. You can't just throw the jab and want to throw the jab again. You got to keep turning your body. You got to give it the right position. The girl's not a midget you're fighting, you know. She's going to be way taller than you, so punch a little higher now. Let's go.
So it's 9 o'clock. My day is done. And my sparring didn't go so well because Egerton's yelling. And obviously he's yelling because I'm not doing what he wants me to do. But for me, I don't really operate too well being yelled at, as I came from a home where people yelled a lot and I didn't like to be yelled at. And when people yell at me, I seem to take it personally and I tune out. So today we're not gonna review my sparring tapes because he's upset, I'm upset, and I guess that's life. Tomorrow's a new day, so yeah, I guess we'll continue tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed now. As I got to learn more about boxing, I realized for me it's not really so much about a fight, about winning or losing. It's more about like a personal journey.
That shoulder should be hitting that face. That one should be hitting that face too. Pick your legs up.
It all comes back to fear, honestly, and protecting myself. When I was 15, I was raped by someone that I thought I cared about. Even to this day, my family doesn't know. I was afraid my dad might kill that person, like literally kill them and go to jail. So of course I'm not gonna tell anyone, but I figured maybe if at that time I knew how to fight, maybe it wouldn't have happened. Maybe I could have prevented it. Maybe somehow, you know, I could have worked through it. This time I would have the tools to be able to fight back and say, you know what, no. You know, there's gonna be a fight. Like, you know what, it's not gonna be simple, okay, I'm gonna like lay back and take it. It's gonna be a real fight. After you learn how to fight, people can't take that from you. If you can fight, you can fight. No one can take that from me. For me, that's like a basic need. And after that's fulfilled, like life becomes easier.
As soon as the camera started flashing, she started second guessing my teaching.
As for Egerton, I don't know really. I went to training last night. He didn't come. Oh yeah, as for Egerton, I don't know really. I went to training last night. He didn't come, which I guess, you know, he has to do what's best for him. It sucks, but he's tired of yelling at me and I'm tired of being yelled at. Some people, I guess, perform well when they're yelled at. I'm not one of them. And I know that maybe I don't always show or do the things I'm supposed to do because it's a real fight and it's hard to, you know, it's hard to keep your head back, to move your feet and to keep your hands up and to hit and not be hit. Boxing is not easy. And I have respect for any person who even once fought because it's not an easy task, and to become great is a whole nother ball game. And I guess Egerton was one of those people that were blessed. He worked hard and he didn't talk back and he became an Olympian. Do I have his same work ethic? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I'm gonna try my best.
Boxing, it keeps me very busy. So it's almost like I don't have time to sit back and think about all these different challenges and issues. I have to be focused and I want to win. I don't want to be average. I don't want to be okay. I want to be great. The unfortunate thing is I don't find I have a lot of balance right now. My work is suffering a little bit because I'm obsessed. I've become obsessed with becoming a good fighter. And I think honestly, like pro athletes, Olympic athletes, the people who become the best, unfortunately, other parts of their life sacrifice. Whether it's your family, your friends, your work, I don't think you can be the best without being extreme. I don't.
Previously, I have not weighed myself as much as I've weighed myself in the last 6 months. And what's interesting is I had to get my weight down to 120 from 125, which I did. And then now, because the girl I'm fighting is bigger than me, I have to gain weight. I need to be around 122 for the fight. So right now it looks like I'm 123.2. Right now that's good. My weight's okay. Just gonna go back and have some oatmeal here.
Bring it back. Bring it back. There you go. You're coming in the wrong angle. You need to come over here. You need to be there, and then you make a sharper turn. There you go. Whatever she wants to achieve, she can achieve. But it's not up to me, it's up to her. I'm gonna give her all the skills I can give her. I'm gonna give her, teach her how to roll a punch, teach her how to block a punch, teach her how to throw a punch good. But the fight gotta come from inside, it gotta come from her. And it gotta come from whatever she's getting the energy from. If it's from her upbringing, if it's from whatever, right? It gotta come from inside. Bring your hands up here, woman. Like this, up here, right? And I want you, when you throw this hand, this is pivoting, okay? Because what you're doing, you're leaning forward doing this shit, it's not gonna work.
It's morning time. I'm putting on my shoes right now. Egerton will not be at my fight, and he won't be training me anymore. We got in a kerfuffle yesterday, and I really feel like I don't want to talk about it. But at the end of the day, Egerton won't be at the fight, and probably he won't be in my life anymore. Right now, honestly, I want to have my fight, and I want to never fucking box again, to be honest. But I'm hoping that I'm gonna feel better maybe after I fight or maybe after I train tonight. I don't know. But right now I'm just very frustrated. So I'm gonna go now and train, and I don't know, as I said, I won't be talking about Egerton anymore because I'm done with the situation.
You know, she was a great student when the camera was not flashing. As soon as the camera started flashing, she started second guessing my teachings. I was like, wait a minute. If you want to do this, then you need to focus what I'm telling you, not how I'm saying it. The camera is not flashing, and I don't care about the camera because the camera is not going to throw a punch for you. Right? Your emotions is not going to win the fight for you. You're going to have to fight and win the fight. So all of that, you know, the camera added a lot of pressure on her for her first fight. Yeah. Right? But she started folding under the pressure. And the only way for her to step up, you know, what I would say, shit or get off the can, is by me stepping away.
The fighters here are a little bit more experienced, and it's like no bullshit, you know. Even today, Heather told me, you know, you have a fight coming up, go ahead and hit me. To be honest, I feel like I have something to prove to Egerton.
Anyone who's gonna quit on me, like literally quit on me, I don't need that person in my life because I'll be better off by myself.
You know, I grew up in a pretty poor atmosphere, you know, and I know the people with a little bit of a less always want to get a little bit more. And that's just fact of life, and nothing you can do about it. And she's one of them.
At 18, I moved from Nova Scotia to Toronto by myself, and my parents didn't like that. I came to the big city, I was gonna have fun, I was gonna party, I was a kid, I was 19, I wanted to find myself. And my dad told me, if you wanna be grown, you wanna be big, you take care of yourself. And I had to get my wisdom tooth out, and I was crying on a payphone. I didn't have a home phone. I lived in a bachelor apartment with cockroaches. And I called my parents crying because I need to get my tooth removed. And my dad told me, I don't care. It's not my problem. You moved away, you wanna be big, be big. And I was like, I hate you. I needed you guys and you didn't help me, so screw you. I am actually considering changing gyms. Peter has been amazing in that he's been letting me train here for free and encourage me as much as his own fighters. So I feel like it's warm here. Today I had my last really hard sparring session before my fight. I actually feel like it went okay. Heather, the girl that I've been sparring with, she's been a great help to me. She encourages me and she pushes me and that's helped me a lot. So I feel good.
How many rounds will you go with?
That,
How intense?
they don't actually tell me because this isn't my gym. So actually, the guy Peter, so the owner of this gym, he basically organizes the sparring and I kind of just do what I'm told. So it's actually very hard for me in terms of like conditioning because I don't know, are we gonna do 3 rounds, are we gonna do 5 rounds, are we gonna do 10 rounds, I don't know. So it makes it a little tough.
Okay, guys.
The fighters here are a little bit more experienced and it's like no bullshit, you know. Even today, Heather told me, you know, you have a fight coming up, go ahead and hit me. Like, I'm not gonna think you're a bad person and hit me, which that's what I need, right? Egerton, you know, because his job is not to fan my shit, as he says, he probably wouldn't have been happy with my sparring today. A lot of times I leave sparring in tears. Today it actually feels good not to leave in tears, you know. Because Egerton doesn't see boxing as fun. It's not supposed to be fun. It's about winning and it's about becoming the best. And I want those things too, but there was a while there when it wasn't fun and it was like a chore, like, oh, I'm going to boot camp. To be honest, I feel like I have something to prove to Egerton. Maybe if I win, then he'll feel like, you know what, all his hard work is like paying off. So here we are, it's 5 o'clock the night before my fight. And I feel good. I feel ready to fight. I know I'm not really the religious type, but I guess leave it in God's hands, as I know He'll be with me and I've worked hard and, you know, I guess knowing that He'll be with me and He's blessed me in so many ways, I'll be good. I'll be great. As I say, I guess I can steal one of Muhammad Ali's quotes. I have it right here. I am the greatest. So maybe one day we'll see this. I am the greatest, but it will be my picture instead of Muhammad Ali. Okay, that's all for now. Back again. Now it is 6:45, so I guess an hour and a half maybe has gone by since the last time I spoke. And how you would think, in an hour and a half, what can happen? Well, it turns out that again, the world is not a fucking honest place. And it looks as though the girl who supposedly has 0 fights that I'm fighting really has 3 fights. So it's funny, 0, 3, 0, 3. I'm not sure where the confusion comes in, but whatever. I did try to give Egerton one last call to ask him, you know, did he have any tips for me? But he said he was busy and he didn't want to talk. So that's fucking fine. Just fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to my original plan, which was to get this book out again. Some more fucking ultimate power. Or unlimited power, sorry. I'm gonna read that, and again I'm gonna watch $1 Million Baby, which always makes me cry but fucking inspires me. And I'm going to go to bed and I'm gonna feel good and I'm gonna think about trying to knock this girl out, because clearly, you know what, honestly right now I'm in the mood to knock someone out. I feel like if I knock someone out I would just feel so great. I'd probably just fucking do the football dance. So yeah, there might be a football dance tomorrow in the ring because I'll be fucking ecstatic if I knock her out. So here we go again. Bye. The doctor asked me had I ever been knocked out before.
Have you ever been knocked out?
No. It's the first time someone's ever asked me such a question. I mean, I'm nervous because I know I have to weigh 122 pounds and I weigh like 121.5. Does that mean I'm not gonna get to fight?
is fight day.
So I slept actually pretty good last night, and I'm ready to kick some ass today. I feel good actually. I feel like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do my best and I'm gonna win. All we can do now is wait and see. See, because I feel like an ass whooping. Hello?
Hello, Dove. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna be, I guess. There's not really, I mean, I've trained, I don't know, I guess there's not much else I can do.
You remember, I like your nose just where it is.
I was gonna say that too, Mandy. Come home with a proper nose.
Okay, well, my goal is not to get hit, so.
Well, my goal was for you never to do this, but, you know.
If we encourage you too much, you'll go out there and get slaughtered, baby.
No, I told you I'm not gonna hurt her too bad.
Okay.
Don't hurt her too bad. You know that, too.
Yeah, I'm glad Kalila's coming, though.
When's she doing?
Probably any time.
You got a plan to win or you plan to lose. You can't be both.
Yeah, I plan to kick some butt.
Okay.
Well, as long as you do it in a nice way.
Good luck, Mandy, and God bless you.
We love you, and be safe.
Okay, I'll call you later.
Okay, baby.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye. I'm so glad Kalila is here. She's my best friend since like we were 11 years old. She's always been almost an inspiration to me in that she grew up in foster care and she got bumped around from group home to group home. You know, she had a daughter really young who's my godchild, Kalia, and you know, she made me a part of their life, and Kalia is almost like my own child, and for her to be here, it's just so nice that she could be with me. So do you think that I should like use past experiences like before my fight to try to get me mad?
Leave that behind. It's part of you. It's always going to be a part of you, but it's not who you are today.
Which is true.
You know,
that's true.
There's a difference, right?
That's true, I guess.
Yeah.
Today is like, it's like another chapter in my book. Yeah, another chapter in the book of Miranda.
Yeah.
When I got to News Girls, obviously I was quite nervous, and I was one of the first girls to arrive at the gym. And at this time, I always, I guess, assumed that Egerton would be with me during this stage. So I feel in somewhat I was a little bit panicked because I didn't know what to do.
So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna have to wait. So soon as we do.
A gentleman by the name of Donnie Clark, he actually stepped up to the plate for me, and I didn't even know who he was. I was calling him Johnny, and his name is Donnie. But he basically held my hand and was like, you know, Miranda, we're gonna get through this. My job is to take care of you and make sure you don't get hurt.
Have you had any of the following? Headaches?
No.
Have you had any dizziness?
No.
Nausea or vomiting?
No.
Double or blurred vision?
No. Is my trainer supposed to be here? Doesn't matter, right?
Pardon?
I don't need anyone with me.
You don't need... No, I'm here.
Okay. I need to weigh 122 pounds, and I didn't really think wearing my socks would be too much of an issue, obviously. But the official was very insistent that I did not wear socks. Oh, you want me to take my socks off?
Usually you do.
I think I have to weigh more, so I don't think it matters.
Well, that's fine.
Do you have your boxing shorts
Where's
on?
your books?
Oh,
And
I
you
need to have my boxer shorts?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
All your jewelry off and...
Okay, so I guess I'll
You
be
usually
back.
don't wear it in socks anyway, so...
Okay, it's my first time, so...
That's okay, I'm just telling you.
All right.
No worries. And we need your blue book.
No problem.
Perfect.
She wasn't very friendly.
Pardon?
She wasn't very friendly, to say the least. I'm a very organized person. I like to know exactly how things are gonna go, and in this situation it was like, hurry up and go do this, and then come back and go back and do it again. So obviously it's a little bit frustrating.
You weigh 121 and a half.
You can see the doctor now. So grab a seat right there.
Have you ever been knocked out?
No. Honestly, it was quite funny because the doctor asked me had I ever been knocked out before, which makes sense in terms of boxing, but This is the first time someone's ever asked me such a question, and I was like, of course not. The gym started filling up, and I was trying to figure out, oh, which girl am I fighting? Oh, looking at other people, trying to, figure it out.
Today's your first fight, right? When did you start?
Like seriously training for like the last 6 months.
Is this a good gym here?
I don't know. I've never been here.
Oh, you don't box here?
No, I'm out of Atlas. So.
Well, good luck to you. I hope you win.
Aw, thanks guys.
Maybe I'll get your autograph.
Whatever.
It's a pleasure that you took the fight, because it's not easy getting fights. Let's hope whatever we do okay today, we can do this again. Okay? All right? We'll see you in the ring on the first bout. All right. She's in a tough fight. Fighting Christian.
Oh, Christensen, Cheryl, Shirley.
Shirley, yeah.
Shirley is her name. How many fights has your girl had fight?
None. Don't give her a lot.
She just done the first round shot.
Yeah. I want you to listen to me while I'm talking, okay?
Okay.
This girl does not like to get hit. She hates it.
Oh, that's good news.
Well, her chin is suspect. I have a very good friend in this gym.
Okay.
So, she's not the great skill fighter, all right? She'll probably come over with a lot of those loading shots. You keep your punches straight.
Okay.
Nice straight punches, okay? Don't go crazy with the left hooks and the right hands, and don't worry about the body, all right? Okay, see my right, see my hand, just touch it, 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 just touch it. Stay where you are and drop your right shoulder. Nice. Touch it, touch it, touch it. Drop your right shoulder. You're a good girl. Let her walk into the jab. If you want to play a little trick on her once in a while, hands here, then down, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See, a little tricky stuff, see? That's Jonathan's favorite. Tricky stuff.
Yeah.
1, 1. Beautiful. She's moving into that, see? 1, 1, and 2. Atta girl. She's moving into it, see? Listen, you heard her twice. So when you throw that right hand the next time, you know it's going to land behind that jab. Everything you got.
We'll find out.
Let's go.
Boxer!
We're on our way.
I had no idea how many people were at the show, and then when I came in, I was like, holy shit, there were so many people there.
Boxing Club, Miranda Kamal!
Where's the, oh, you just signed on there. Oh, there it is.
Make sure you listen really loud in here. I'm going to yell stop. Stop right away. Protect yourself. I'm going to yell break. Break just means back up. Okay, 2 seconds. Go back at it. Okay. Okay? Box means fight. Okay? So
I think I might have been asking, do I tap gloves? Because I didn't know, like, on TV or whatever, the people touch gloves. Am I supposed to touch gloves? Is she going to hit me? Something happened with the film crew, and they were standing on the skirt.
You just can't stand on the skirt? Yeah, good.
By this time, I was like, all the anxiety, all the pressure, everything was like, okay, I'm ready. And then all of a sudden, it was like, ding! The first round, it happened so fast. I did not have time to think about, oh, am I scared? Am I breathing? I didn't have time to think about anything. More than anything, it was like panic because this girl wasn't boxing. I don't know what you call it, what she was doing, but normally someone throws jab, jab, right hand, but she didn't do that. Her arms just kept going non-stop. So I had to quickly think like, okay, how am I gonna get in?
It's probably a little bit foolish to even yell anything, because nobody listens to it. Everybody got their own thoughts coming through their head. Just another guy who's yelling something out of the crowd. But I don't know. I guess it was more for myself than for her.
The first round, a few times, I hit her with a few good right hands, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. That makes me feel proud because it's like, wow, the stuff Egerton's taught me, some of it just came through for me. I didn't try, it just happened.
Beautiful. 2 minutes. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute. Breathe. Breathe nice and deep. Real deep. Real deep. Real deep. In and out. And relax. Beautiful. See how it works behind the jab? She's just throwing to the wind. Double jab, right hand, left hook. Double jab, right hand. Just keep doing that. Yeah. Listen, you heard her twice. So when you throw that right hand the next time, you know it's going to land behind that jab. Everything you got. Keep composure this round.
4 points combination.
4 points combination. Keep composure.
Stay busy.
She's ready to go.
More than 2 every time. Hey, Miranda, more than 2.
Keep it nice and tight now. She's going to be aggressive.
Ding, the second round started, and she's like a bull. She just like runs right at me. I started thinking, oh my God, I'm tired. The first 2 minutes went by so quick, and the 1 minute break seemed to go by even faster. And I guess at that time I started to think like, whoa, I'm in a real fight. I was so worried that I was gonna get in there and not look like a boxer and like embarrass Egerton, embarrass myself. And one thing is I was like, you know what, at least I know I fought so far 2 rounds and I look like a fighter. No matter what's happening on the scorecard, I looked like a fighter.
Technically, I think Miranda was much better.
Her other opponent was, she was like a street fighter. She was brawling. Her eyes were closed a lot of the time. She was just throwing punches in the air.
The second round, I think I started to hear the crowd. I know I heard Mike saying, yeah, get her again. Or, I heard Khalil saying, keep your right hand up. So I started to hear more of what was going on in that round. And I guess maybe I started to think a little bit more like, okay, I'm not going to panic. I'm going to move. I'm going to do this. A few times I think the ref stopped the fight for whatever reason, and honestly, I didn't even know the rules, which in that sense it kind of made me a little irritated because I was like, here I am in my first fight and I don't even know the rules.
Breathe. You're going to be sick? Have a seat. Have a seat. Take some nice deep breaths.
So Miranda,
it's anxieties. You're winning the fight beautiful.
Listen, you're in good shape, all right?
Don't think about nothing else.
Next
Breathe.
round, you have combinations. Double
pop,
attack.
Pop, 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 and move. Pop, 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 and move.
Hit again and step to the side.
You got that? You're winning the fight. Don't go into the slugfest with her.
Okay, hit, step to the side.
If you're boxing, you look great. When you quit boxing, you start slugging. Listen to me. Move around a little bit this round. Kill a little time on your legs. 2 more minutes and it's over. It's over, baby.
I'm so fast.
Never do that again.
You're not enough to say.
Donnie told me, you're boxing beautifully, you're winning the fight. So it led me to think, okay, I'm gonna tire out, I'm gonna slip, I'm gonna do all this, and just that went to hell. I know that I hit her harder than she hit me, but I know in the last round, I just didn't perform to my capabilities. So whether I won or whether I lost, I still would have been a little bit disappointed in myself because I know that I could have performed better in that round.
There's a lot of people, and majority of the people probably, because she was fighting in the gym that the other girl fought out from, that more people there. In the first 2 rounds, they weren't really very loud because Miranda was proactive there in 2 rounds. But in the 3rd round, I think she lost her balance a little bit, and I think that's maybe when they start cheering more and they kind of woke up a little bit in the 3rd round.
It felt like 500 people were cheering for Cheryl. When they started doing that, it motivated me to want to hit her even harder. I was like, yeah, Cheryl, watch this.
I'm so fast.
Don't take my trouble. That's why I told you to fight 3 times this weekend. I'm going to tell you, okay? If you keep training, me and Jonathan just talked about it. If you keep training and get the right trainer, you can go a long way. You got the desire, you got the heart, you got the will. That's all it takes. You understand that? All right. No matter what they say here today, you won this fight. All right. Right, Jonathan? Yes. No matter what they say, this is your fight. Whatever they write in the book, I don't care. I'm very proud of you. The Gatorade was making you sick, okay? So never do that again. Never do that again.
You're not enough to say. Blue card!
That is not a loss. That's a rip-off, girl. Sure. You hear the doctor said? You got ripped off cleanly. Now listen. Okay, she's gonna get a little emotional about it. She put everything into it. That's a rip-off. She got ripped off every round. She's a cleaner fighter. She wasn't getting hit, and all that girl was doing was pushing punches. She boxed, she landed the jab, she landed the right hand, she moved. She looked like the fighter. The other girl did not look like the fighter. Decisions like that is hometown crowd. So I will not agree with the decision, and I don't care what they wrote in the book. As far as I'm concerned, she won this fight, and we're gonna get a rematch. I'm not gonna tolerate this. It's okay, Miranda?
Hey,
Okay.
hey! Enough. Enough of that.
When I'm really emotional, I don't like to lean on other people. I like to be alone. And in a situation like this, the gym is packed, the camera crew is following me around. I just really needed a second to gain my composure.
We okay now, bro? Okay. It's called in boxing, robbery without a gun. I just talked to one of the officials in there, It works your fight. But this is the part of the game. I've had fighters go to national championships.
But
and
you
get
was
ripped
just
off.
saying that, or did I? It's true.
You won the fight, Miranda, and if you want a rematch to get her on the 9th, I got the fight for you. You want her next week? Then let's get her back. Let's not lay here and cry. You're a strong girl. You put a lot of work into this. I took the day off to be here with you. You fought like a champ. I'm so proud of you, I want to try.
I did fine. Yes.
Okay? That's what I want to tell you. And you know, Egerton, he missed out on this opportunity to share what you just did. And I'm glad I was here today. Because we'll take her back in the rematch in the 9th. We've been through it. Jonathan's been through it. My sons, our fighters, our boxers, we've been through a lot of this rip-offs. But we're fighters. We come back and we say, okay, give me a rematch. The only time a fighter loses the fight when he gets knocked out, he can't get off the floor. There's never a loser that climbs into the ring. Only quitters. And quitters never know what it's like to win. If I see a guy come up to the ring and climb in, whether he gets knocked out or not, he's still a champion. Because it takes a special breed to go inside that ring. A special heart, a special mind. You're a special person, what you just did today.
So she came out of the nest just like a bird, came out of the nest, she flapped her wings and she flew. Now if she wants to go become a world champion, well that's great. I'm always gonna be there, right? Because every punch she throws, she's gonna remember where she learned it from. Every punch she flip and throw a punch, she knows that she learned it from me. I taught her all of that. You know, nothing's gonna take that away. Time's not gonna take that away.
I'm just at the beginning of the journey. Like 10 years from now, if I become a pro fighter or whatever, then I could say, hey, yeah, I'm proud of my accomplishments, but I have a long way to go. I guess I should start off one goal at a time, like maybe become provincial champion, national champion, you know, one step at a time. Win my next fight would be a good first step.